Alright, let's see here. One second. Alright, there we go. Alright, I talked to all these peeps. Yeah, I'm gonna talk to Sandal one more time, because I've talked to Bodin all I can.
Enchantment!
Enchantment! I don't have anything to enchant. No, Bodin, seriously?
If there's anything I can do for you, please tell me. Some hunters who range into the That's what I've heard on the road, anyhow. There's been another clash of forces. From the sounds of That's what I've heard on the road, anyhow. There's a nasty rumor going around that the Grey Wardens are evil. They were getting upset, see? That there was no use for them anymore, so they summoned up... That's what I've heard on the road, anyhow. Take it. It's the Maker's own luck that we haven't been overrun by the Darkspawn yet. They seem as disorganized as we do, scattering all over the place in great mobs. Maybe there's something to the talk, that this isn't a proper blight, that there's no archdemon leading the lot. Maybe they won't even march north. That's what I've heard on the road, anyhow. I hear from folks traveling the East Roads that there's werewolves in the Brazilian forest. Actual werewolves. They haven't been around. That's what I've heard on the road, anyhow. I heard a strange rumor the other day. King Cailan was not really Merrick's son, you see. Merrick's real son is hidden in the bowels of Denham's palace and has been... I suppose they feed him cakes all day to keep him content. Maybe he's simple. Or a mage. That's what I've heard on the road, anyhow. Take it for what? Of course. Good fortune to you and yours.
Goodbye.
Ugh, why does he still have that thing on his head? It drives me nuts. Alright.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, wait, no. Alright, I want to take Sten.
Yes.
My dog.
Yes.
Yes.
Alright, where should we go? Ooh, I think we're here. Let's go here. What the fudge was that, Win? Alright.
Careful. Dark spawn. That was interesting. And draining.
What was that? Did you summon the spirit?
I called forth the spirit that sustains me, so that it could lend us aid. I did not realize it would take this much out of me. It seemed a good idea at the time, if a little rash. I think it may have weakened the spirit a little.
So you could kill yourself doing this.
Well, that It's certainly conceivable. I suppose I shouldn't be using that particular trick to entertain children at parties.
I don't want you exerting yourself.
I promise I'll be careful. And thank you. Your concern is touching. Going.
What are you doing in Haven? There's nothing for you here.
So this is Haven.
What do you want?
Is there a Brother Genetivi here?
Who? Perhaps revered Father Eirik will know of whom you speak. Unfortunately, he's ministering to the villagers at the moment and cannot be disturbed. I suggest you seek your brother elsewhere.
Why do you have a revered father? Priests or women?
It's always been thus in Haven. We do not question tradition.
Sometimes you should. Have you heard of the Urn of Sacred Ashes?
The urn is nothing but a legend.
Brother Genetivi's research suggests that it may be more.
I do not know who Brother Genetivi is or what he says. However, I'm sure people can convince themselves of anything.
And you don't know if Brother Genetivi has come here?
No.
I would like to explore Haven for a while.
We do not appreciate lowlanders looking about our home as though it was some sort of zoo.
I had some questions about Haven.
Ask and be on your way.
How long has Haven been here?
Haven's always been here. My family knows no other home.
Who's in charge of the village?
Father Eirik is our spiritual leader and guide. He's in the chantry giving a sermon. You should not disturb him.
Why haven't I heard of Haven before?
We keep to ourselves. We see no need to announce our presence to the world. It's more peaceful that way.
I don't need to know anything else about Haven.
And perhaps you should return to the lowlands.
Very well, excuse me.
You may trade for supplies at the shop if you wish. Then I suggest you and your companions leave.
I suggest we tread carefully here. Something is amiss.
Alright, I need to change who I have.
The Blight. How will you end it?
We have to fight the Archdemon.
Is that all? It is surrounded by an ocean of darkspawn. How will you reach it? If you reach it, how will you slay it? You say you are a Grey Warden. I have heard stories of this order.
Wait, you doubt I'm really a warden?
Great strategists and peerless warriors. That is what we hear of the Wardens. So far, I am not impressed.
I'm not here to impress you.
Evidently not. It remains only to see what you are here for. What is your wish, Kadan? As you wish.
Something you need, my dear?
Something I can help with?
What's on your mind?
Why did the spirit choose to help you?
I have always had an affinity for the spirits of the Fade. As a child, I never feared my dreams because I knew they were there.
What about demons?
I could sense the demons, too, and their presence frightened me. It was the kindly spirits of the Fade that took the fear from me. I've always been able to feel the spirits, even if I never saw them. And as I nurtured my talent in the circle, I became more sensitive. I began to notice every time I was in the Fade, whether it was in a dream or in magical practice, that I was being watched.
Do spirits watch people like that?
I suppose they must. It is these benevolent spirits that create our dream worlds in the Fade. Sometimes I would see it, a glowing, nebulous form. Most times I would just feel its presence, gentle and comforting, but somehow alien. I think it is a spirit of faith. They have never been seen before, and perhaps I am wrong. But something tells me I'm not. It always felt like the same entity. This one spirit was curious about me, and was guarding me, for want of a better word.
You're very lucky.
There were times when I was in the Fade that it seemed to stretch forth to shield me, keeping me safe. And I think it gave me strength in my most terrible battles, Ostagar being one of them.
And also in your fight with Petra's demon.
I don't know why I was chosen. Perhaps it knew that there was something more that lay in store for me. I like to think that I was given a rare chance, and I'm going to make the best of the time so generously given to me.
Fighting Darkspawn.
I will not lie motionless in a bed with coverlets up to my chin, waiting for death to claim me. That is not the death for me. And so I will fight alongside the Grey Warden, and help prepare her for the task that is yet before her. So you had better listen to me, because I swear, if I should fall before the end and you don't seem to be doing things properly, I'll get up again to give you a good finger-wagging.
I'll hold you to that promise.
You know, I think you'll be all right, even without my help.
It speaks.
Something you need? I'm sure either my boy. I'm sure you'll be pleased with the goods.
I'm to keep this, am I? Fine. I'm to keep this, am I? Fine. I'm to keep this, am I? Fine. I'm to keep this, am I?
How nice. How nice. How nice.
You and your friends are formidable foe.
How nice. How nice.
It speaks.
What say you? I suppose the crows are already furious, yes? What harm is another tweak to their nose? If you wish to be trained in the basics of an assassin, I can certainly show you. Or anyone else who is also a rogue. It shall be fun. I will make it fun. I promise.
Yay.
What say you? Oh, this should be good. What would you like to discuss? What say you? By all means.
So tell me more about your adventures.
Again? Well now, what might interest you, I wonder? Shall I describe the stages involved with Lanthrax poisoning? I watched a man go through all 7 once.
If you like, certainly.
No, I'll not inflict that upon you just yet. Let's see. How about the largest battle I ever took part in? That would have been the slaughter of Prince Azrin. Did you hear of that down in these parts?
I doubt it.
Prince Azrin was 4th in line to the throne, you see. He started off as 11th, but worked his way up the old-fashioned method by inheriting control of an entire Crocel from his grandfather. After assassinating his way through the royal family, the king hired 3 other cells to take down Prince Azrin once and for all. I was in one of those cells.
Is this sort of thing common in Antiva?
Antivan royalty is very much bound up in the Crows. You wouldn't want it run by a bunch of commoners, after all, would you? And this means they get involved in politics quite often. This particular fight nearly bankrupted the nation, I understand. It almost ended up putting a Crow on the throne, a commoner. But that's a whole different story. I played a very small part.
What did you do?
My part in the entire battle was taken up trying to reach Princess Verina, who had thrown in with her brother. I killed about 11 of her guards personally before I got knocked out of a window. I landed in a river and nearly drowned. I was fished out by some urchins who robbed me blind. Made off with my boots, too. At least they didn't cut my throat. And that was my part in history.
You got robbed by urchins.
I had to find my way back to the safe house, bruised and naked, and thankful to be alive. But there you go. Tale told. Let's be off before I tell more embarrassing stories, huh? What say you?
Care to answer some
By
questions?
all means.
So tell me more, or tell me a little about Antiva.
Oh, you wish to know about Antiva, do you? The only way to truly appreciate it would be to go there. It is a warm place, not cold and harsh like this Ferelden. In Antiva it rains often, but the flowers are always in bloom. Or so the saying goes.
You don't like Ferelden?
It is fine enough with its dogs and its mud. The people are spirited, even if they can't tell the difference between an assassin and a mere killer. I hail from the glorious Antiva city, home to the royal palace. It is a glittering gem amidst the sand, my Antiva city. Do you come from someplace comparable?
I am from Denerim.
And it's a fine enough city, I suppose? Though it rather looks like someone spilled all the houses on top of a mountain and called it home, no? You know what is most odd? We speak of my homeland, and for all its wine and its dark-haired beauties and the lilo flutes of the minstrels, I miss the leather the most.
This I have to hear.
I mean the smell. For years, I lived in a tiny apartment near Antiva City's leather-making district, in a building where the Crows stored their youngest recruits, packed in like crates. I grew accustomed to the stench, even though the humans complained of it constantly. To this day, the smell of fresh leather is what reminds me most of home more than anything else.
You sound like you've been away from home forever.
Oh, not so long, I know. It is my first time away from Antiva, however, and the thought of never returning makes me think of it constantly. Before I left, I was tempted to spend what little coin I possessed on leather boots I spotted in a store window. Finest Antivan leather. Perfect craftsmanship. But I was a fool to leave them. I thought, Zevran, you can buy them when you return as a reward for a job well done. More the fool I, no?
Your home is still there, Zevran.
True, and it's a comforting thought. One simply never knows what is to come next. How could I have suspected I would end up defeated by a beautiful Grey Warden, a woman who then spared my life? I could not.
Now you're flattering me.
I say you are beautiful because it is true. Should I not?
No, by all means.
And glad I am to hear it. Now, if it is all the same to you, I would prefer not to speak more of Antiva. It makes me wistful and hungry for a proper meal.
Something I can help with?
Hit my back, I think. Okay. You.
Indeed.
You.
Yes.
And you.
Yes.
Alright, let's make sure we all know our jobs here. Leotastic, Archer. Liliana, Scrapper. Alright. Alistair. When Alright, I think. Alright, make sure everybody's got their crap. What is this? Alright, Song of Valor. The bard sings an ancient tale of valorous heroes, granting the party bonus to mana or summon at rate affected by the bard's cunning. The bard can only sing one song at a time. The bard launches into an epic song of the party's exploits, granting them bonuses to attack, damage, and inflict chance. When?
And you'd like... Done. All right.
Alright, let's go.
Come, Bonnie Lynn. Tell us. Who are you? You shouldn't be here.
Do you know the Brother Genetivi?
Who? Why would you come here looking for someone? Lowlanders don't belong here.
Okay. Hi, chicken.
You know, I've heard about the Orlesian bards.
Who hasn't? They're quite famous after all.
Stories I heard were a little racier. It had to do with how a bard assassinated her target, how they were lulled into complacency.
If those stories were true, who would ever agree to entertain a bard in their court?
Oh, I don't know. There's a certain allure to danger, isn't there?
Oh, right. And I'm off. Yes.
Just go into people's houses, steal their stuff. Alright.
Well, this is nice. Mountain air, quiet village. But where is everyone?
I agree, Wynn.
We have nothing you'd want. Please go.
Going. Allow me. I could do that for you.
I don't think you can.
Who are you? You're not from Haven.
Why does everyone tell me that like I don't already know it?
We don't get very many visitors.
Can you tell me about Haven?
How would you describe the place you know only as home?
Have you seen a man called Brother Genitivi?
No, I've never heard that name.
This is the shop. I'd like to trade.
I don't have much, but I suppose you can take a look. What are you doing? That's private!
Oh, I apologize.
You just don't listen, do you?
The armored clothing left on this dismembered man indicates that he was from Redcliffe, one of Arl Eamon's knights.
Huh. Yes.
Let's wipe them out quickly. I'm off.
How about you guys?
You hear that? There's people in the Chartree. The whole town, maybe.
We are blessed beyond measure. We are chosen by the Holy and Beloved to be her guardians. This sacred duty is given to us alone. Rejoice, my brethren, and prepare your hearts to receive her. Lift up your voices and despair not, for she will raise her faithful servants to glory when her... Ah, welcome. I heard we had a visitor wandering about the village. I trust you've enjoyed your time in Haven so far?
You killed the Knights of Redcliffe. I saw the bodies.
This, my brothers, is what happens when you let an outsider into the village. They have no respect for our privacy. She will tell others of us if we let her. Word will spread, and then what? You, stranger, do not understand our ways. You would bring war to Haven in your ignorance.
What about Brother Genitivi? What have you done to him?
We don't owe you any explanations for our actions. We have a sacred duty. Failure to protect her would be a greater sin. All will be forgiven.
Time for more practice.
It is done.
This has gone well.
Oh, right.
Who are you? They sent you to finish it.
Brother Genitivi?
You're not one of them, thank the Maker.
Are you alright?
What do you think? Weeks of scant food and water, the torture. Oh, I've never felt better.
I wouldn't be this sarcastic if I needed help.
So you won't help an old man just because he's a little abrasive. I see.
Don't worry, we'll get you fixed up in no time.
The leg's not doing so well, and I can't feel my foot.
When can you help?
I can set the leg and ease some of the pain, but he'll need a lot of rest in order to heal.
I don't have time to rest now. I'm so close. The urn is just up that mountain.
How do you know?
My research led me to Haven, and I have heard the villagers talking. I know the urn is here. Haven lies in the shadow of the mountain that holds the urn. There is an old temple there built to protect it. The door is always locked, but I know what the key is. Eirik wears a medallion that opens the temple door. I've seen what he does with it.
This medallion?
Yes, that is your key. Take me to the mountainside, and I will show you.
Are you sure you can make the journey?
It is not that far, and will you let me lean on you? For the urn, any pain is worth enduring.
Alright, let's leave now.
Good. Help me up here. I'll try not to slow us down. Here we are. Give me the medallion, and let's see if I remember. Yes, you see, it can be manipulated, just like this. And there. A key to open the way.
How do you know how to do that?
There are very few keys like this left in the world, but I have seen some. When you find the right combination, it just feels right. It is hard to explain. Now, let's see if we can open this door. There should be a place to insert this. Oh, what I would give to have seen this hall in all its splendor, as it was meant to be. Still, sweep away the ice and the snow, and traces of beauty remain.
You need to stay alert now, brother.
I'm sorry, what? I was a little distracted, I apologize. These carvings were created just after Andraste's death, and they may reveal things about her life that we do not yet know. I think I need more time to study these statues and carvings.
That might keep you out of trouble for a bit.
I could not keep up with you with my injuries. I should be safe. I don't think there are any villagers here. Go. I will be all right. Perhaps my destiny was only to lead you to the urn.
Perhaps. Is there anything else I need to know about the temple?
It was designed to protect the urn from those who would steal it or do harm to it. Namely, the Tevinter Imperium.
I don't intend to harm the urn.
I would hope not. And if the legends speak truly, you will never reach the urn with malice in your heart. Only the faithful shall lay eyes on the sacred ashes. Death and misfortune await the unbeliever. The Maker's gaze has fallen on Andraste's final resting place. He weeps for his beloved, and his wrath at her betrayers endures.
So is wrath of the Maker that strikes men down.
That is what the legend says, and the Maker may indeed watch this place. Read between the lines, however, and you'll understand that it is merely a simple truth draped in hyperbole and metaphor. After all, no one wants to hear, Willie toiled for many a year to perfect the curious mechanisms that would send a sharpened spike up the arse of the unwary intruder.
Cunning.
I think my decision to stay here was the best one, don't you?
Definitely. I will be back soon.
I'll be right here if you need me. Now I need something to write on.
Maker's breath. Look at it all.
place is so massive.
And I'm off.
Oh,
Wow,
great.
always
No
wet
wonder
to
it's
melt
got
quickly.
lunch too.
I never liked this part. If you insist.
On it. Done.
As you say.
Yes, of course.
It says over here.
Now, let's see.
Shoot.
Which one first? Is that all you got? Nice try. Look over there.
A lot of cultists to kill in here.
Oh, right.
The neighbors' dogs are loud.
Trap. So simple to see, really. Let's see. Which one first? Behind you! Let's end this! Try to be merciful! Yes!
Let's check one out. Okay. It'll be just 1 second. Save me up here. Go grab me some coffee. Alright, all back and ready to kill bitches.
Huh. Yes.
Nice coffee. It's amazing. It's really weird. Like, everybody's like, oh, Starbucks is so awesome. And, you know, I kind of like their Frappuccinos. But past that, I got coffee once from the gas station around the corner, and it was amazing. Like, delicious. And, yeah, ever since then, I haven't been able to have, normal coffee anymore. Like from Starbucks. Plus, I also have this love interest with my Keurig. It's amazing. Everybody should have a Keurig. Really, Win? You're gonna let me die? But yeah, coffee from the gas station is amazing. If you've never tried coffee at your gas station, you should. Just saying. It's good stuff. There's so much sugar in it.
Oh, right. And I'm off.
It was weird last night. It was like 8 o'clock at night, and my neighbor decided that it was a good time to mow his lawn. Dark as shit. And he's out there mowing his lawn. I don't understand. Oh, good. Now I can go open that door. I guess that was weird. I met them.
And
They're
I'm
new.
off.
I met them once, and I was like, you guys are weird. Like, I can handle weird. I'm pretty damn weird. But, like, I ran into them a few times before that, and I was like, okay. You know, just like a passing high as I was bringing groceries in, and then he tried telling me that he'd been gone for 6 weeks or something a few weeks later, and I'm talking like a week or two later. He's trying to tell me that he was gone for 6 weeks, and he just got back like the day before. He was like, no, you didn't. No. What? Seriously, just saw you last week. So there was no freaking way. Alright, Chica. You really need to step up your game. Seriously, Win?
Immediately. I shall do so.
Sunday's always the day that I like to just kind of chill in my room. Right here, this room. And just like do nothing.
Oh, right.
I don't like doing stuff. But then it's like I hear all these people mowing their yards and doing yard work, and I'm like, really? I mean, you guys have fun with that. I'm gonna go be lazy. Everybody needs a lazy day. Delicious. What is in here? I was thinking it was like some huge ass passage. It's been a while since I played. Oh, well, good. I'm gonna double save. Just because I can. Hot coffee. I'm gonna burn my tongue.
Look now. Trap. So simple to see, really. Look now.
Let's grab some glory!
Yes.
Yeah, whenever I get into places like this, I save tons and tons and tons.
All right, I'm in.
All right.
Nice try. Is there any doubt? And I'm off.
We are not
Oh, I do like the smell of fresh cut grass. It's not my grass. Neighbor's grass. This grass.
Not enough. Oh, right.
Excuse me. Well, that's interesting.
So simple to see, really.
off I go.
Right. Take that. Nice try. Yes.
That's Archon Hysarian, the Magister who ordered Andraste burned to death and then took mercy on her at the last second.
At the last second, huh? Alright, we'll go around the other side too, because there's two ways to get there. That way we can make sure we kill everything, that way I can get all the XP I need. Because I would like to get my lockpicking skills all the way up. Because I would like to, there's, some stuff for Severin I wanted to get.
Another point for me.
Off I go.
Buttholes didn't drop a thing.
If you insist. Surely you're...
Down you go. All right.
You should run while you can. Tisk, tisk.
Oh yeah, it cracks me up. You should run while you can. Oh, those are... No, I don't want those. Hands are itchy. I usually put lotion on like after a shower or something. Took my shower earlier. Did not put on any lotion. Regretting it a little bit right now.
What's on your mind?
No, nothing.
It is no trouble.
Just trying to get that.
Mafras was so jealous of Andraste's power that he betrayed her to the Imperium, which resulted in her death.
Good to know.
And I'm off.
Destroy that. Okay. I should have sold crap, but I didn't. Oh my god, it's hot. It's so delicious. I technically sold some stuff, but I was kind of stingy. What you call a hoarder?
And I'm off. Of course.
Must have new neighbors behind me. The old neighbors behind me moved out.
Don't look now.
A little while ago.
Don't let it get away! Let's end this!
Little dragonlings! Comfy. Need like a big, poofy computer chair or something. I have a dragonling on me.
Yes.
Alright, time to be win. Oh, a dragonling on me.
I tried to be merciful!
Immediately.
going.
Alright. No, there's a book over there. I want that. That's right, the Frostback Mountains.
Trap. So simple to see, really. Don't look now.
Alright, there we go. We have more dragons and stuff to kill. Need a bigger backpack. Have to keep destroying crap. Doesn't this cavern look like the last cavern? Alright, so I want to attack.
As you wish.
These little magic makers first. Oh.
Is that all you've got? Yes.
Try and save this real fast.
As you wish.
So cute. I don't want to kill him. I have to. Let's go see what's back here.
Change us to sleep.
Ah, fudge.
Is there any doubt?
I think we work well together.
Yay, dragon scale! How did all these cows get in here? And why aren't they just bone? Why are they all bloody? Like, wouldn't they have decomposed or something by now? Or did they really eat that much? And they hadn't finished their lunch yet?
Time for more practice. I'm off. And I'm off.
Alright, let's see what's over here. I don't remember which way I was supposed to go. Straight or left. Plus I like unlocking it all anyway, but... There we go. You get one of those stretches where it's just like you stretch forever and your body ends up stretching in weird ways and you're all like, whoa, I didn't have any control over my body in that moment. I've had like several of those lately. It's weird. I'm getting old. That could be it. Oh, here it comes.
Stop! You will go no further!
Who are you?
You do not have the right to demand my name. You have defiled our temple. You have spilled the blood of the faithful and slaughtered our young. No more. You will tell me now, intruder, why you have done all this. Why have you come here?
Come to make sure you never hurt anyone again.
To arms, my brethren! Andraste will grant us victory!
No. No, she won't, because I'm gonna kick your ass.
course. Take the preserver!
Yay!
Huh. Going.
Alright, away we go then.
Yes.
Pretty crazy.
They say music soothes the savage beast, but I'm not that fury.
Running, 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 running. We can kill the dragon if we wanted. Not sure I wanna. The dragon's fault. People are crazy. Save, but this way we're actually inside. Have to run all that way again.
We must be close. This is holy ground. I can feel it.
Oh, you know, holy ground's not gonna make me stop stealing things.
bid you welcome, Pilgrim.
Who are you?
I am the Guardian, the protector of the Urn of Sacred Ashes. I have waited years for this.
Why have you been here for so long?
It has been my duty, my life, to protect the urn and prepare the way for the faithful who come to revere Andraste. For years beyond counting have I been here, and shall I remain until my task is done and the Imperium has crumbled into the sea.
The Imperium is no longer as powerful as it once was.
Ah, is it not? Then perhaps this is the beginning of the end.
What can you tell me about the Urn of Sacred Ashes?
You already know that the urn contains the remains of the Prophet Andraste. What else is there to tell?
What do you know about the disciples of Andraste?
When my brethren and I carried Andraste from Tevinter to this sanctuary, we vowed to forever revere her memory and guard her. I have watched generations of my brethren take up the mantle of their fathers. For centuries they did this, unwavering, joyful in their appointed task. But now they have lost their way. They have forgotten Andraste and their promise.
And what about you? Who are you?
I am all that remains of the first disciples. I swore I would protect the urn as long as I lived, and I have lived a very long time.
The first disciples? Did you know Andraste?
Did anyone really know her, save the Maker? She would sometimes spend weeks alone in meditation, often without food or water.
How is it possible you have lived so long?
I made a vow to Andraste and to the Maker. My life is tied to the ashes. As long as they remain, so will I.
I would like to see the urn.
You have come to honor Andraste, and you shall, if you prove yourself worthy.
But what if I am not worthy?
Then you will not come to the ashes. It is not my place to decide your worthiness. The gauntlet does that. If you are found worthy, you will see the urn and be allowed to take a small pinch of the ashes for yourself. If not...
Alright, let's get this over with then.
Before you go, there is something I must ask. I see that the path that led you here was not easy. There is suffering in your past. Your suffering, and the suffering of others. By the time you reached Shiani, she was broken, brutalized. You were too late. Tell me, Pilgrim, did you fail Shiani?
Yes, I should not have let her be taken in the first place.
Thank you. That is all I wish to know.
You are too hard on yourself. No one's perfect.
Accept your failings, but do not let them govern your life.
You could not have known what would happen. You did what you thought was best.
And what of those that follow you? Alistair, Knight, and Warden. You wonder if things would have been different if you were with Duncan on the battlefield. You could have shielded him from the killing blow. You wonder, don't you, if you should have died and not him?
Yes. If Duncan had been saved, and not me, everything would be better. If I just had the chance, maybe I...
Ask your question, Guardian. I am ready.
You are ever the advisor, ready with a word of wisdom. Do you wonder if you spout only platitudes, burned into your mind in the distant past? Perhaps you are only a tool, used to spread the word of the Circle and the Chantry. Does doubt ever chip away at your truths?
You framed the statement in the form of a question, yet you already know our answers. There is no sense in hiding, is there? Yes, I do doubt at times. Only the fool is completely certain of himself.
And you? Why do you say the Maker speaks to you, when all know that the Maker has left? He spoke only to Andraste. Do you believe yourself her equal?
I never said that.
In Orlais, you were someone. In Lothering, you feared you would lose yourself, become a drab sister, and disappear. When your brothers and sisters of the cloister criticized you for what you professed, you were hurt, but you also reveled in it. It made you special. You enjoyed the attention, even if it was negative.
You're saying that I made it up for the attention? I did not. I know what I believe.
The way is open. Good luck, and may you find what you seek.
I had a bunch of notes that I took a long time when I played this. Yeah, that's right. I take notes. Anyway, I had it, like all the answers to the entire gauntlet and everything written down, and right now I'm flying blind.
Echoes from a shadow realm, whispers of things yet to come. Thought's strange sister dwells in night, is swept away by dawning light. Of what do I speak? Echoes from a shadow realm, whispers of things yet to come. Thought's strange sister dwells in night, is swept away by dawning light. Of what do I speak?
I'm good with riddles. Dreams.
A dream came upon me as my daughter slumbered beneath my heart. It told of her life, and of her betrayal and death. I am sorrow and regret. I am a mother weeping bitter tears for a daughter she could not save.
I'd neither a guest nor a trespasser be. In this place I belong, that belongs also to me. Of what do I speak? I'd neither a guest nor a trespasser be. In this place I belong, that belongs also to me.